Hey, what's going on, guys? Minik7V here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2000. It's episode number 93 today for Season 3 of the Mountain Dew Southern 500 here at Darlington Raceway. Well, after what was known as a complete belt-to-ass whooping at Bristol with our 8th win of the season, we are going to take a look at the points right now. We have a 47-point lead over Rudd and 94 above Earnhardt. We are in a good spot, especially within the next couple schedules here. We have Darlington coming up. We're trying to look for another win there, and we already know what might happen at Red Richmond, to tell you the truth, on that part. And we got New Hampshire coming up as well, and Dover as well. So it's going to be a bit of a problem with these two tracks. But then we got Martinsville, where for some reason it's just, in this game in particular, it just seems like the AI just pit constantly. Like, pitting is broken in Martinsville for some reason. Not understanding why. Our prestige and the sponsorship's gone up through the roof, it looks like here. What do you even look like for this? Oh, we got 8 races left for the primary. Oh, well. I might have to go with a brand new package sponsor or something like that. I don't even know. I don't even know about Season 4, if we even are doing a Season 4. I don't know. Let's take a look at what we have for the engine shop. We're actually not even going to do anything for the engine, and I'm going to tell you why. Because, hold on one second. In the R&D, the engine power is coming in next race, so we definitely need to use that, of course. We're going to hold off on any engine building stuff until that next episode, of course. As far as the chassis is concerned, we're having a new one coming in next race, and we're actually going to be just using the same chassis as we did last race. But, of course, we're actually going to switch engines, as it's been so long I've been playing this game, and I still can't understand the UI very well, it seems. Let's go switch to this engine here. All right, with all preparations underway, we see that we have a car rating of 81. Probably like one of our strongest cars yet. So, we're going to head to the egg-shaped oval at Darlington. And let's see if we can walk away with a win. Yeah, I have to do... This is like the 3rd or 4th race in a row. I had to use the default setup for this because I am just absolutely slaughtering lap times anyway. The car was fast before at Darlington and in the spring, but we just gained like 3/10 faster per lap with the new car that we have. It's just honestly insane how much faster we are compared to what we had earlier in the spring. Like compared to earlier in the spring, it's so much quicker. You'll have to see during the race, of course. As we see, what's our lap time gonna be? Is it gonna be pole? No, we're gonna finish it. We're gonna qualify in 4th. That's fine by me. But Joe Nemechek, our teammate, is gonna line up on pole position with Jeff Burton alongside. So Jeff Burton might just have an early lead here. He's been struggling, though, for his standards. Only 1 win this whole season. But yet, Tony Stewart hasn't yet to win a single race this season either. He has won at least 5 or 6, I think, and if my memory serves it correctly. So let's load our setup. It is not the right one. Yeah, let's head on to the race now since we got our setup in. Let's see how we can do.
MRN Radio is here at the great Southern tradition, the annual Mountain Dew Southern 500, here at Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. Every driver who comes here has one goal in mind. Don't add any paint to the wall. What makes Darlington so tough?
Well, this is an egg-shaped track with different links and different bankings in the east and west turns. That makes it very tough for the drivers. But the question is, why is it egg-shaped? Well, when it was built, the landowner decided he didn't want his minnow farm disturbed, so they simply pinched in the corners of what is now turns 3 and 4 to give it the distinctive egg shape that it's now famous for.
The 56 car is our NASCAR Winston Cup points leader coming into this race.
What a great feeling that must be to have the points lead. Although you also have to think about the guys closing in behind you. One bad day at the track and you got to start climbing the ladder all over again.
Johnny Benson won the Busch Series championship in 1995.
That championship was sandwiched between 2 Rookie of the Year awards. He won the Busch Series award in 1994, followed up his championship with Winston Cup rookie honors in 96.
John Andretti won his first pole here at Darlington in 1995 during his 2nd full year in the Winston Cup Series.
Leading those cars to the green flag for the first time can be an intimidating experience, but he handled it real well and went on to finish 12th in that race.
Ricky Rudd appears to be in the middle of the pack once again. So at a track like Darlington, where it's notoriously hard to pass one another for the AI, it's gonna be tough to see for how he handles it. I mean, he handled it quite well at Bristol, so he could probably handle it well here. He's not out of this fight yet. I just wanted to hear that voice line before we go green. We got 91 laps here today, and we're underway here at the Southern 500. We immediately give a little bit of a push to our teammate as we just say no to Jeff Burton. Just give it a bit of a shove to our teammate to let him drive away. I'll let you even lead like the first few laps or so. Let this be an Andy PG1 too, as we'll try to give a little bit of a buffer for Joe Nemechek anyway, as Jeff Burton already wants to make a move down the inside. We're going to say no to that because our car is absolutely, you can see how well it handles in the corners anyway. You see it gets a bits of looseness here and there, but that's just how the car setup is really going to be. We're actually pulling away from Jeff Burton, usually one of the more faster AI. So essentially, if we're going to be getting around Joe Nemechek, is it already GG? I mean, we really can't even say that yet because it's, it's a very long race. 91 laps, of course. Jeff Burton just seems to get right back with us on the straightaways, but as soon as we get to the corner, we're just like pulling away. But we need to catch up to Joe Nemechek first, our teammate, who unfortunately we've been having some run-ins with lately, but we're going to try to make amends meet by trying to pass him cleanly as he leads the opening 2 laps. Yeah, Jeff Burton is not fully going away, so it could be just a race between the two of us anyway, as he makes a failed attempt to try to even pass there. Now, unfortunately, I guess I must have forgotten to change the gear ratio a little bit, because you saw there, I went to nearly 9,100 RPM having a draft behind somebody. So I think we're going to be fine without any draft anyway, as Joe Nemechek continues to lead, with Elliott Sadler and Stacy Compton still holding up literally everybody. I can't even say anything about Elliott Sadler, because he's actually pulling away from Stacy Compton. But Compton on back, you're going to see here in just a second. You're going to see here. There's already a 3-second gap, and of course Mikey being a Chad as well, it seems, just holding literally everybody up there as well. Good old Mikey. Yeah, it looks like we're finally having enough of being teammates here. Now we're a 3-car breakaway. Once, of course, again, but we're trying to make sure we can get all in that position. We're trying to tell Joe Nemechek to go a little bit faster in the corner, but Jeff Burton's going to get around me on the inside. But don't worry, we're going to get that spot back. I guarantee you that. But yeah, in terms of being a good teammate for Joe Nemechek, I've already done enough for you, buddy. You're probably gonna let Jeff Burton go by so easily. Oh my God, he's gonna make literally have no chance against Jeff Burton. Literally no chance. Jeff Burton, the new leader, of course, he just passed both the Andy Petrie cars in like 1 lap there. All right, enough of that now. Joe, team orders. You got to let the 56 go. I know this isn't Formula 1, but still, team orders 33, please. Code 5633, 563, 5633. Please yield position. We get a little bit loose there. We will take the 2nd spot away. Now we're going to try to get after Jeff Burton here. Down the front straightaway we go. We got to use all the draft that we can. Running our fastest lap, because that's how you know Joe Nemechek's really holding us up. It's just we're running the fastest lap. Now, I told you this car is so much quicker. We were actually running 27.7s as the car gets tight because of the dirty air there that we had picked up off of Jeff Burton. It's going to be a good ways to go to catch back up to him. It looks like it's just going to be a race between the two of us all day, it seems. Oh no! I just looked in the mirror right now. I think Joe Nemechek has an expired motor. So all that was essentially for nothing, I believe. I gotta go take a look at the as we really get loose off it too. Like, yeah, he's no longer on our mirror. He must have blown up. Kenny Wallace is now in the top 10. Literally, Joe Nemechek just blew up. Wow. That's rather unfortunate there. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us anyway. We don't blow up during the middle of this race anyway. We don't want to have a blown motor, especially like right now, especially since it's like one of our freshest motors that we have. We see someone slow off of turn 1. I think it's still Joe Nemechek. I thought he went down pit road. I guess he did not. But yeah, it's literally just a 2-horse race now between us as we see, we kind of say, give a sad wave to Joe Nemechek. It's like we're catching Jeff Burton in some areas, but in other areas we're not. I'm trying to focus here a little bit, see if I can get back at him. Oh, we're gonna have a decent run off the 4, but he's just gonna have a good more straight line speed than we do. Obviously, I think the main weakness we have is turn 3 and 4, but we're actually not even going to bother with that. We're going to try to go down the inside, try to take the lead away from Jeff Burton. No, almost contact there. We barely cleared Jeff Burton from the lead. Now we just gotta hold on to it now. We're gonna keep locked down the inside as well. Usually 3 and 4 is our more of our better spot anyway, because we can run the middle line just fine. Some loose patches here and there, but we seem to be a little bit faster, like in terms 3 and 4 compared to Jeff Burton there. We're holding on to the lead now with that epic maneuver there. Barely, I don't think there was any contact at all. We just barely hang on with that. But yeah, Jeff Burton is definitely better at 1 and 2, it seems. And look at the gap between us two. It's just absolutely ludicrous on the mini-map. That just goes to show you the AI have a hard time in getting around one another. They don't have a hard time as much with the player, it seems. But we're able, like I said, 3 and 4, we're just able to like run like the middle and top just a little bit better than the AI can be able to do it on the bottom with like the program too. Because NASCAR didn't know what a high line is back then, like in terms of maneuverability in some tracks. Darlington is definitely not one of them, or at least not in this era anyway. We're still leading the way. Hopefully we're going to keep it that way as we approach lap traffic at about, I don't even know, like maybe like before the pit cycle ends. We have 91 laps. I mean, AI are going to have a hard time getting around the lap traffic, but I see them gaining. I see a couple cars gaining, actually. I just happen to see them barely in the mirror, so I don't think we're the fastest cars. So that to be something to look at. Jeff Burton's still trying to hang on, but we're catching up to lap traffic. Now it's all a matter of fact of who is going to be able to manage the lap traffic better. I mean, the AI will always have an upper hand compared to AI in terms of like tracks like this. I mean, don't forget, this is also a 20-some-year-old GameCube/PS2 game. AI are not exactly like tip-top par compared to like modern-day AI like racing, I would say. We put Mike Bliss lap down, who drives for Eel River Racing for some reason in his universe. I think that's what it is, Eel River Racing. They have the Viagra sponsorship. I'm just realizing it's kind of like weird how he had the Viagra sponsorship before Mark Martin. As you can see, Jeff Burton getting stuck behind Mike Bliss, and we're putting more and more folks lap down. Speaking of folks, we have Burton's teammate in front of us, Chad Little, and Scott, and of course Watkins Glen winner. I kid you not, Scott Pruitt up here too, ready to be put a lap down for like the first of many times in this season, anyway. But yeah, oh, actually no, Burton got around Bliss with barely any trouble. All right, so he might be able to catch back up to us pretty soon. I see more people behind us as well. Well, let's see if how long we're actually gonna get held up here by Chad. I think the slower pace in the corner actually gonna help us out a little bit. We're kind of boxed in with though. That's the only problem. We're boxed in with Scott Pruitt, but I think we're gonna have the green light now finally to move forward. But we're just barely keeping up with Chad Little in the straights. So of course, that's why I'm glad I'm getting the engine power upgrade as well. Of course, I think I have a lot of front downforce on this thing, but not a lot of rear downforce, and that's why I'm able to like just glide in some of the corners there. But now Jeff Burton is going to get pinned behind Scott and his teammate. You hate to see it back there. Now it's going to have some other people to try to catch up now as well. Very tight with the passing there, as we kind of stacked up the entire outside line there, including Jeff Burton. That just happened to be there. Just close racing here at Darlington. A little bit of over-aggression on my part there. That's going to cause a little bit more of a gap there between myself and Jeff Burton. But there's somebody else. There was actually somebody else that's also joined the fray as well. Both Johnny Benson and Bobby Labonte are now here as well, within like about 3 seconds back. They were having a hard time getting around, so I think those guys are a little bit faster than us. So it's actually crucial to get all these cars like a lap down as soon as possible. We're kind of stuck behind the 71 of not Dave Marcus, but Michael Rich, and in a 93 car of Dave Blaney. We're actually really getting pinned up here. We're gonna need some maneuvers here. We're gonna need to go down the inside here. 3 wide at Darlington in this era. Oh boy, I don't even know if this is gonna stick or not. We're gonna have to make it stick. We're going below the apron. I mean, that's considered a racing surface in this era. So we're gonna use it to no extent without any guilt whatsoever. The more cars we put the lap down, the better, as we continue to lead the way here at Darlington. Oh, we have a whole Clodsire of cars up here now. I think that was Michael Waltrip who started in the top 5, and now he's all the way back here as we give Ken Schrader a little bit of a nudge. Got a little bit too close for his bumper, but he's able to drive away on the straightaway because I just got too close to his bumper. Yeah, all 4 tires are worn out. The plan is actually going to be really simple. We're going to stay out as long as we possibly can. And the reason behind it is, in the spring race, there was a caution during the middle of the pit cycle that just shook everything up, and we were able to be in like second, and we took the lead due to a legal-ish maneuvers on a restart anyway. I mean, I'm kind of just banking on that, trying to stay out as long as possible. That way, if a caution word did come out during a pit cycle, because sometimes the AI have a hard time coming down pit road for some reason. I mean, Darlington is very difficult, I would say. Pit road-wise is... it got tight and then loose on me all at the same time. As Bill Elliott comes right past me on by. Oh, wow. I think I overdrove that one. As we see the pit cycle, just as I was talking about earlier, is beginning to form that back down there. If it were to caution to come out now, we would have to do 50-some laps, like about 50 laps of fuel. I don't even think we're able to even make that. That's the problem. We could probably be able like maybe like 47, 48 maybe. I don't know about 50. If I want to be blunt, I don't think we're gonna be able to do 50. We're kind of just stuck behind Bill Elliott though. We gotta do something about them before the AI catch back up to us. Yeah, we're just kind of just chilling back here right now, and we're just waiting to see the pit cycle. I think that's Ricky Rudd right there. He's trying to get a undercut going. I mean, he's kind of throwing a bit of a Hail Mary right now because he sees me coming back on the racetrack. He's a lap down right now because of the pit cycle anyway, but he'll get the lead. He'll get the lap back when I do come back down pit road anyway. This is not what you want to see if you're a Rudd or an Earnhardt fan right now. Hey, I don't even know what to tell you about the qualifying, guys, at this point. I'm not going to start in the back, I mean, on purpose, or at least not right now anyway. Not for this race anyway. I mean, it's a tough thing about being a Ricky Rudd fan right now. As you can see here, he's trying to get all the points he can, but even with the undercut, because he kind of got trapped by all those guys right there. Leaders are already coming down pit road. I'm gonna be losing a lot of time, by the way, doing this strategy, but I'm gonna gain it all back. I believe on tires anyway, but you can see the front tires are absolutely shot. That's fine. I mean, I wanted to stay, like I said, I want to continue to stay out as long as possible, just in case a caution were to come out. That way we can trap most of the field a lap down, and be able to just go about our way, get a free pit stop, essentially. That's what I'm hoping for. Try to wait and see if there's a yellow coming out. Otherwise, we're just going to come down pit road. I think we're actually able to make lap 50, actually. I was wrong on my estimate there. It was pretty close on field like the previous time, especially since we're running about 9,000 and 9,100 while we were in the draft earlier in the race there between the corners. So, yeah, there's that. I'm just still waiting for more and more people to come down pit road. John Andretti's going to make a maneuver on the inside here as we bang tires. With him trying to get back on the lead lap here. We're actually going to let him go because our tires are completely shot. But again, I'm just begging for a caution only because I can just trap the whole field a lap down. But I think most of the field has already come down down the pits anyway. So I think it's our time to actually come down pit road. Actually, we would have to probably do it now because all the field's pretty much spread out as we don't know how to pit at Darlington, it seems. All right. We're actually going to make the car a little bit looser. I think I had it at -2 before. I'm actually going to have it 2.5. Yeah, I know. I said about looseness earlier, but I was also feeling a lot tighter as well. Wait, who passed me? Oh, Rusty Wallace didn't come down pit road yet. Oh, well. We're actually going to... hopefully the caution doesn't come out then. All right, come on, Whitetails crew. You know what to do. Do your stuff. Good stop there by the crew. It looks like we will be a lap down regardless because Rusty Wallace is still out. Oh, wait, that's not. Yeah, Rusty Wallace is still out there. Hopefully we don't have a caution right then and there because that would be really bad for race win wise. And Rusty Wallace is gonna come on in this time, and we're gonna cycle out 5th as of right now, which is great for us actually. We're in a really good spot. I just don't know where what the other 4 cars are. I knew Rusty Wallace is in. We're actually 3rd. It was Kyle Petty and then Michael Waltrip. They have yet to come on in. They're trying to hope for a yellow at this point. I don't blame them, to tell you the truth. If I was in their situation, I probably would have thought about trying to go for a yellow as well. But we're gonna cycle out as the leader once Michael Waltrip decides to finally come on in. And we're actually gonna pass him hopefully before he makes his way down pit road. He might be coming down this lap actually. Yes, he will. There he goes. Got Rick Mass, and we got Mark Martin ready to pass as well, running the black and red car and yellow car in this race. I like that. But yeah, we're now in the lead here at Darlington, and well, actually, we're back in the lead, I would say, and we're just going to try to continue to put people laps down. Ooh, 27.6 with a little bit of help from the draft. It looks like there as we give Mayfield a bit of a shove out of the way. I think we might have hit that a little too hard now as we have right front damage, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal anyway at this point. Johnny Benson's now in second, by the way. How far back? He's only 2 seconds back, so obviously there was a bit of time gain there on the pit cycle, but with him, as we were like struggling on old tires. But we have the fresher tires now compared to him, it looks like there, as we're trying to put more and more cars a lap down. Now, the thing is, there's not that many more lap cars in front. So if Johnny Benson's able to get around them as well as Jeff Burton, then we might have a race again, fellas.
You just locked up 5 more points for leading the most laps.
Well, we got the confirmation there. We have got the most points, the most laps led. I almost said most points. We're probably going to get the most points today with how this car has been feeling. This car is on rails, even with the right front damage there, as my mirror goes a little bit crazy there with the C-stick. Yeah, this car is absolutely on rails. It's so quick. I am absolutely adoring this Whitetails Unlimited Chevrolet here. This Martin Triggs Jr. paint scheme I have as well is also pretty cool. Yeah, we're kind of like in the clear between ourselves and Jeff Burton and Johnny Benson. They're still 1, 2, and 3. But where's Rudd, you ask? Rudd is actually in 7th. I told you he was going to claw his way back up here. It doesn't matter how far ahead I am at Rudd. If he's only in 7th and I'm going to leave, we're not going to gain that much points on him. But we will have the 10 bonus points while he has 0. So absolutely, we're going to be. He's still relentless. He's still up there. He's still wanting to get this done. He is still going to be absolutely kicking everyone in the teeth still. But the problem is his only competition is some guy from Philadelphia in the 56 car for Andy Petrie, who is probably at this point like investing all of their car parts onto this car instead of the 55 and 33 because he sees that he's in the championship hunt. Whitetails is providing a lot of sponsorship dollars, of course, as well. But yeah, we're just continuing to put more and more cars a lap down. Still setting fantastic lap times and all. As we approach the nice lap here of the race, lap 69, very nice as we what wasn't nice there was just shoving Ward Burton out of pure existence as we give ourselves our first Darlington stripe. Hey, it ain't a Darlington race without you getting a Darlington stripe at least once. So you got to get one as a souvenir. I mean, it's not going to affect the handling too much. Oh, actually, I might stand corrected there on that one. We raced a little bit too hard there with Mr. Wood button there, as we're actually going to take a look and see. Like, we have a 6.5 second lead over Johnny Benson and Jeff Burton. These two are going at it, which I'm all for, of course. Let them go at it. I would love to see Johnny Benson come home in second here, because I don't think they're going to be, unless a caution were to come out, I don't think they're going to be able to catch us. And if we were to have a caution come out now, I'm not coming down pit road. I know that the tire wear might say otherwise, and we have like 20-some laps to go in the race, but still, I am not going to bother doing it. Even though we'll probably climb up through the field and win probably that way anyway, but still, I'm not doing it. Besides, lap times aren't really that bad as of right now. Probably just 10 laps to go. You're probably wondering why the long radio silence. I think this will answer your question. We have 11.5 second lead over Johnny Benson. But it's not only interesting there. Ricky Rudd is up to 6th. And he's only about 2 seconds back from this mess of right here. Jeff Burton fell to 4th. Bobby Labonte just ended up taking 3rd. So Labonte might even take 2nd away from Benson here if he's not careful. But we're actually the only Chevrolet, I think, in the top. No, only 2 Chevrolets. Ourselves and Jeff Gordon are the only Chevrolets in the entire top 10. Oh, Lord, man. Yeah, Rudd's up to 6, so we're still not going to gain too many points. I mean, we're going to gain points on him for sure, but I don't think he's done gaining points, though. I mean, Rudd is on a charge. He is on a mission. He is on damage control right now. I mean, we got Rudd on the ropes, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's all about trying to get ourselves a full race lead before Atlanta, because I don't think we're going to have any shot of beating Rudd there. Again, that's the thing I'm worried about. That's why I'm hoping for these engine upgrades to come within a few races when we start building a new engine anyway in the next episode anyway. We'll have to see. I can't wait to play with our new toys soon, though. We see another car blown up there. That time it's Mike Bliss. But we're coming wide a long pause again. Literally nothing happened, to tell you the truth. There was no hope for a yellow to come out or anything like that. We're just one lap away from winning this race for now the 9th time, and we're going to sweep Darlington. Looks like here as well. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. May or may not be. I'll leave it up for you to decide. Not as much of a belt-to-ass whooping as it was at Bristol, where we lapped the entire field. But this was still a belt-to-ass whooping, too, after that. And, oh, boy. Yeah. What else is there to say? I think the mic is dropped there, as we're going to win our 9th race of the season at Darlington. We sweep the Darlington races, and, wow. Incredible. Clearly, we had the fastest car out there today. It wasn't a fluke like it was last time at the previous Southern 500. Not the previous, I meant the previous Darlington race, where we kind of just cheesed our way through a win. No, we just brought the belt. We brought the belt and whipped everyone, just like we did at Bristol. I mean, I think the mic just dropped right then and there. I'll need to pick it up.
There weren't very many lead changes.
You could definitely tell the drivers who had the stronger cars. They got out front early and they stayed there the majority of the race.
The 56 car gets the win.
That team deserves it. They worked hard all race long, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of celebrating tonight.
We hope you enjoyed today's race as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next time, this is Joe Moore and Barney Hall signing off.
All I have to say about that is boom. Mic drop. We're proving once again, time and time again, that we're here to play. We're not playing around. We're here to win a championship. These Andy Petrie crew members and I are here to win. We're here to fight. We're here to win. Take no prisoners at all. And we're certainly done it again. This time at one of the most crown jewel races on the NASCAR schedule, the Southern 500, Labor Day weekend. Always a fun race. Always an awesome race. The Southern 500 has always been on Labor Day weekend. We get to win on Labor Day weekend at Darlington. For the 9th time, For the 9th time this season, we get to sing Ode to Joy, and Ricky Rudd ended up with a 6th place finish. So, again, it's not that many points. It doesn't matter how far ahead I am of Ricky Rudd and everybody else. It depends on the spots, and he's only about 5-spot difference. So as we get to see our top 10 here, we got Johnny Benson 2nd, Stewart 3rd, Labonte 4th, Jeff Burton fell back to 5th, actually. Rudd ended up at 6th, Kenton with a respectable 7th place finish, Rusty Wallace ended up in 8th after that pit cycle, Jeff Gordon up to 9th, and Dale Jarrett in top 10. As we take a look through the rest of the field, Jimmy Johnson just shy of a top 10. Our other competitor in the points, Dale Earnhardt Sr., also did not finish in the top 10 as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun last quarter of the season once we get our engine upgrades. And now we just got to build the engines. That's all we got to do. Unfortunately, our teammate, Joe Nemechek, was literally first to worst. He actually led 7 laps today, so I guess that's pretty nice of him before he got passed by Jeff Burton and then ourselves. And then he just blew up afterwards. You know, I didn't realize how much money we really have. We have $4.8 million to play with. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun to do. I would say we have a lot to play with. Actually, I didn't expect to have that much to play with. But we built the gap now to 82 points, so we're about a half race ahead of Dale Earnhardt Sr. anyway. So the fight's not over yet. Dale Jarrett's up to 4th in points. It looks like here. Johnson's still 7th, so really impressive rookie season first full-time season, I would say, carrying that Haas Carter 66 to victory, or close to victory, I should say. But yeah, I think up next is it's Richmond up next. Boy. Yeah, we get to go to Richmond next episode. So if you like the video, guys, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. We're actually almost at 800 subs now. I can't believe how much this channel has grown for the last 2 years. Actually, I appreciate all the support anyway. It's fun doing these things like a part-time YouTuber anyway. It's fun doing these things. And of course, we'll see you in the next one at Richmond. Let's see if we can win again.